AI agents, they're the shiny new promise from big tech. An intelligent partner living in your terminal, ready to build your next billion-dollar app while you sip your overpriced coffee. Google dropped Gemini CLI, and the entire dev world went nuts. An open-source AI agent, powered by the beastly Gemini 2.5 Pro, with a 1 million token context window, and it's free. It's designed to be your loyal assistant, with the keys to your entire kingdom, reading your files, writing code, and executing shell commands directly on your machine. They solved the privacy problem of shipping your proprietary code to the cloud. But in doing so, they created a new, much scarier problem right on your own desktop. And today, I'm going to show you how a security firm used a command from the 1970s and a single punctuation mark to turn Google's futuristic AI into a silent, obedient data thief. So, what is Gemini CLI really? Forget chatbots. This is an agentic tool. That's a fancy way of saying it doesn't just suggest code. It acts. It has a set of tools to interact with your system: read file, write file, and the most powerful and terrifying of them all, shell, a direct line to execute any command. To make it less annoying, the CLI has a feature where you can whitelist or always allow certain commands, so you're not playing a game of
Mother, may I?
every 5 seconds. Remember that. It's important. So you've got this powerful AI running locally. You've given it permission to run some basic commands. What could possibly go wrong? Well, the security firm Tracebit decided to find out, and they uncovered a beautiful, 3-stage exploit that begins by tricking the AI with something it's supposed to read every single time: a README file. The attack starts when a developer clones a malicious repository and runs Gemini CLI inside it. Buried in the project's Gemini.md or readme.md file are hidden instructions. These instructions are obfuscated, designed for the AI to understand but for a human developer to glance over. The AI, trying to be helpful, reads these files for context and follows its new, malicious orders. This is where the magic happens. The hidden prompt first tells the agent to run a totally harmless command, something like, "You, the busy developer, see this grep? That's fine. You click, always allow, and whitelist it." You've just handed the attacker the key. A few moments later, the malicious prompt gives the agent a new command. Now look closely. That's not one command. It's two, thanks to that sneaky semicolon. But Gemini CLI's brilliant parser had a flaw. It only looked at the beginning of the string, saw grep, which you already whitelist, and gave it a thumbs up. It then executed the entire line without asking you again. The second command, env curl, grabs all of your environment variables, your secret API keys, your database passwords, everything, and silently exfiltrates it to the attacker's server. Game over. To make sure you don't notice this betrayal, the attack had one more trick. By injecting a massive amount of white space into the command, the malicious part, env curl, was pushed completely off-screen in the terminal UI. The agent shows you it ran grep, and the evidence of the theft is literally invisible. Clean, silent, devastating. So, your keys are gone, your infrastructure is compromised, and the AI is sitting there asking if you need help refactoring a function. This wasn't just a bug, it was a systemic failure. So how did Google fix this public humiliation? On July 25th, they pushed version 0.1.14. The patch implemented more robust command parsing. Now, if the agent tries to run a compound command, it correctly identifies each part. It will ask for your permission for grep, and then it will ask for your permission for curl. The attack is no longer silent. It's screamingly obvious. The vulnerability was neutralized. But this whole fiasco is a massive warning sign. The rush to create all-powerful AI agents has a dark side. The convenience of giving an AI full control of your machine is a security nightmare waiting to happen. The real solution? Run these things in a sandbox. Treat every approval prompt with the skepticism of a jaded sysadmin. And understand that the more powerful these tools get, the more creative people will get in breaking them. And that's the story of how a command from the 70s and a single semicolon made Google's 21st century AI its pitch.